Hi, it's Modest Vegan Chick. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So I'm out in my front garden. Thought I would do a garden tour, spring garden tour. Let you guys see how everything has come alive for the spring. Unfortunately, a lot of things have already bloomed very early spring, and so still a lot to see. So I thought I would show you guys on this early Monday morning. It's nice and quiet. So perfect opportunity to do a garden tour. All right, so I'm starting here on my front porch. Let's start with the pots. Got some boxwoods underplanted with some violas. There's also some sweet alyssums planted in there. And these boxwoods were just regular boxwoods that I shaped into a little ball form. And then down here in this little concrete moccasin planter, which is so adorable. Absolutely love that. I have some chicks and hen succulents and some other little succulents there. Right off the porch, I have these beautiful, amazing smelling roses. And these are just shrub roses. And then this is a sweet spire, Little Henry. It's gorgeous little white flowers on that. And in this planter, I have some Danica arborvitaes, some more little violas, creeping Jenny. There's some flowering thyme, ivy. There's a lot going on here. Also some dusty millers. Here's a daisy. It's looking good. Here's the phenomenal lavender. That looks like it's about to bloom. You can see the little buds there. And then the clematis that's been here for about 2 years really has taken off this year. Some gorgeous blooms. And on this side of the porch, I have pretty much the same setup as the other side. Here's the phenomenal lavender, also about to bloom. On this one, I have some kids skiing on top of the lavender. So cute. I love adding art in the garden. And the lavender smells amazing, even without the blooms. And then here's another daisy. This is the Danica arborvitae with the violas, the dusty miller, and the ivy. There's a little basket back there that everything has grown around it, so I may end up pulling that out because you can't even see it anymore, and it's so beautiful with all the sedums growing out of it. There's another shrub rose. There's another Little Henry sweet spire. Some beautiful boxwoods and barberries. And also I have a quick fire hydrangea, standard. It's looking nice and full. Grew a lot since last year. Right in there, underneath that cloche, those are my poppies that I did direct. So in the winter, I'm going to do a video and show you how all the poppy seeds are doing that were direct sown in the snow. So that's exciting. All right, so let's go back over here on this side. All right, so check out how big this burning bush has grown. Amazing. All right, so underneath the mailbox, got some creeping Jenny, ajuga. The ajuga border was once again amazing. If I have a picture, I will definitely show you what the ajuga border looked like. So in here, we have my white catmint. I just did a video. It's part of my Rare Roots plant unboxing. They're already starting to bloom. Got some lamb's ear. Here's some white blooming gara. It's kind of being smashed by the burning bush here, so I don't know if I will move that or not. And I didn't mention in another video that I was going to do a boxwood border for the front garden beds and the circle garden, and that's just what I did a few months ago. So there are boxwoods, just 3 boxwoods on each side of the front garden and then all around the circle garden. There's Paul's Gold Cypress, and then this is Candy Tuft. It did really well this year too. It bloomed early spring. More of the white blooming catmint. Here is a butterfly bush. This is a white blooming butterfly bush. It's called Buzz Ivory. And then behind the butterfly bush, I have this timbal juniper, mint julep juniper, topiary. And then underneath, there are some gladiolas coming up, unexpected. So I did not dig up these bulbs last year, and they came back anyway. Didn't think they would, or I would have definitely wanted them somewhere else. But since they want to come up here, I'm just going to let them. There's some spent daffodils. And there's my Alberta spruce. Down here we have a blue star juniper. To check, yes, juniper. Blue star juniper. There's also some sedums here. I love chicks and hens, so you'll see those throughout the garden. Some more sedums, ajuga. And here are some alliums that I planted many years ago, and a few of them still come up. Right here is my Mugo pine. And here are some soft touch compact hollies. Super cute. Some little evergreen shrubs. Some lamb's ear. This is Artemisia, my favorite hydrangea, and this is the zebra hydrangea because of its stems, which are supposed to be black, and they are getting darker. But that's where it gets its name from, because it blooms white and the stems are black. The zebra hydrangea. I have this forever blooming phlox. I cut this all the way down, and you can see came right back. Planted here against the house, we have a row of, I think these are limoncello or limoncello barberries. They get more gorgeous every year. And then on the side of the house here, I have this gorgeous wintergreen boxwood, some hostas, liriope, and this is a euonymus Manhattan, and it's actually growing on a trellis to help it grow upward. So yeah, you can see the trellis that it's on, and this is how I purchased it, with this wood trellis. It's a beautiful bloom-struck hydrangea. Some daylilies back there. And then this is Rosa Sharon. Amazing. Has not bloomed yet. Some cone flowers. And here is another one of my favorite hydrangeas. This is the Annabelle. Next tour I do, hopefully it'll be in bloom. It's another bloomstruck hydrangea. And here's another Rose of Sharon. I think both of these bloom white. Beautiful barberry. My misshapen smoke bush, thanks to the deer. But it actually looks really good this year. But it is starting to smoke. Some more hostas and a lot of creeping Charlie that likes to creep everywhere. And look who's here. There's Kitty. Hi, Kitty. What you doing? Okay, so now we have entered the backyard garden. Going to save that for another video. All right, so I'm gonna go back. All right, whoa. Kitty. So I'm gonna go back to the other side of the garden. Look, there's Kitty. What are you doing in there? You gonna say hi? Hi. There's my beautiful bottle tree. I love bottle trees in the garden. Kitty's eating my blue fescue grass. Kitty, you have your own grass. Why are you not eating that? This is why my blue fescue grass cannot grow. And just like on the other side, we have more Gladiolas that I planted last year. These are all white blooming Gladiolas, and they're coming back on their own. I'm so happy because I used to dig them up and then replant them in the spring. All right, so here is the 3-ball topiary Alberta spruce, looking gorgeous. Some more boxwoods, and then I have the white catnip that I just planted from my Rare Roots garden plant haul. Let's see if any of these are blooming. Oh, these are blooming on this side too. Gorgeous. Oh, there's a coneflower. This coneflower I actually planted from seed last year. So that's a white blooming coneflower. Daffodils left over. Yeah, and then here's catnip. And then here's a Japanese maple that I planted this last year, and it has definitely doubled its size. Here is another Alberta spruce. This one is in a swirl design that needs to be trimmed because it has grown a lot. There's another Paul's Gold cypress, another winter gem boxwood. Have some yarrow. Here is a cherry laurel. Probably about maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I took all the leaves off of this bush because it had some issues. So I took all the leaves off, and already the leaves are back and starting to bloom. There's one little tiny group of blooms. So I'm amazed at how fast it recovered. Barberry bush here that needs some serious trimming, but it's growing. And then in the middle there's a green giant arborvitae. I have some lamb's ear, hostas. It's a beautiful golden ornamus, hostas, coneflowers, some spent daffodils, catnip, and then all of this foliage that you see, this is from the yellow dogwoods. Look at this, all back here. It's beautiful in the winter because all the leaves drop and it's just the beautiful stems. The yellow stems look amazing in the winter. I showed that in my winter garden tour. And it does bloom white, but I'm getting more foliage than blooms. So hopefully we'll get some more blooms here soon. So the problem is it has grown so much in this area that it's covering up my beautiful white blooming azaleas back there. On the other side here, this pathway into the backyard are some more dogwoods, yellow stem or yellow bark, I don't know. Yellow dogwoods. Looks like the deer have been here. See that? I don't know if they're eating the blooms or the leaves, but they've been here. And they do add a bit of privacy as you enter into the backyard. So I like that, if the deer don't keep chomping them down. And then I have some more hostas. There's salvia. Alright, so this is pretty much everything I wanted to show you guys in the front garden. And here's the blue fescue grass that Kitty was chomping on. So I hope you have enjoyed this garden tour, spring garden tour. And definitely stay tuned. I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye for now.